Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your grinning host Blake. You guys already know this. Yeah, just like with Universal, the trip didn't stop there. We still had we'll just say we still had a morning in California. As you can see, we're not here anymore. You guys already knew that when we did the Universal video, but we're back home. It's been a couple weeks, but I still got one more California video for you guys. It's a short one, nothing too big, but we did go to Funko Pop Hollywood, which is a big Funko Pop store. Unlike anything you see in your small towns of North Carolina or wherever you guys might be. We saw this in the Uber on the way to our hotel. We passed it and I was like, we got to go there. It was right around the corner from our hotel, so we're like, of course we got to go. So we went. And it was really cool. And I was still kind of a little embarrassed of whenever they told me to stop recording in that one store off of City Walk. I felt bad in a way for disrespecting the rules, and I wasn't clear what the rules were going to be here. So I didn't take a lot of video because I just didn't want to get anybody upset. Looking back on it now, it's kind of silly. Probably could have recorded in there. And I did record like a little bit. Like I didn't do crazy amount. So even if it was a rule, I kind of broke it. Sorry. But I don't think it was. But most of these are pictures. So we're gonna go through all the pictures that I took. And I'll end up showing you guys what I got. Because I think I got one. I know Caroline got one. And I got one. So let's go through that right now. Almost as soon as you walk in, you're hit with Shuri and Black Panther, and these things are massive. These things I'm pretty sure are about my height, if not taller. And this specific setup got me to get Caroline to watch Black Panther for the first time, and she actually liked it. But I thought it was really cool. I think this was all specifically from like Infinity War, because right around the corner from this, you'll see a little later on, is Captain America. And I just thought that it was really cool how they had this place completely decked out. And next we have another Marvel section. We have Rocket Raccoon on the left and Groot on the right. You also get a little sneak peek of the Harry Potter section of the store with Hagrid, or at least the back of him, on the far right beside Groot. You can also see a little bit of the merchandise below Rocket. I didn't take too many pictures of the merchandise, but you can imagine they have as many Funko Pops as you can think of. A lot of ones you probably can't. And then on the inside of the door, you can see a little snippet of what I think is Gamora. We'll have to check that later on in the video. I'm pretty sure it's Gamora though. But I really like how detailed Groot looks, and the statues closer to the floor, I really liked how they were posed so that you could take photos with them, because there are a lot of photo opportunities in the store, like so many. Following the Marvel sections, we have a Disney section with Fantasia Mickey as the forefront of it. You can kind of see Donald there at the bottom right, and then beside to the left of Mickey, you can see Genie and Aladdin. This had a lot of different Disney Funko Pops. I really couldn't believe how many I've seen in that store that I'd never seen anywhere else. And I'm always one wherever I look for Funko Pops, I enjoy the hunt, and this was a Funko Pop collector's dream here, especially for somebody who really loves Disney. Wow, they got all kinds of stuff with this big, goofy Funko Pop. I mean, look at all this stuff. Here you can get a little closer look at the Donald figure right there, and then also in the background is that Captain America I told you about earlier when I was talking about Shuri and Black Panther. And then to the left, you can see some of the Big Hero 6 merchandise that they have. Loungeflies, Funko Pops, you name it. There was a lot of Loungeflies here, which, if as a Funko Pop collector, Caroline posed the question, does Funko own Loungefly? I don't know. Do they? Because there was so many. Now please let me know in the comments, because that's embarrassing if that's true and I didn't know. Here's some more Disney where we have Mulan and Mushu standing up on a balcony. I thought it was really cool, although it would have been awesome to have a photo op with Mushu. I need to watch Mulan again. I haven't seen it in a while. Maybe I should put that on the list for a ticket booth episode with Caroline. So let me know if you guys want to see that. Here we get a closer look at Aladdin, Genie, and Abu with Jasmine this time. And on the right, you can see a sneak peek of Jack Skellington. And oh, there he is with his little dog, Zero. We love that little pumpkin nose. Then we've got this Villain's Throne area with the Queen of Hearts, Jafar, Maleficent, and Hades. And for some reason, I feel like there should be somebody else. Oh, yeah, that's right. Caroline. Although she's not a villain. She is totally a princess. Diving in closer to the horror section, we have a setup for Stranger Things with 11 and a Demogorgon, and just to the right of it, we get a Game of Thrones setup with one of the White Walkers and a dragon. Now, the horror section I thought was really cool. It was set up in this house with Annabelle at the top, Michael Myers on the right, and Freddy Krueger on the left. There were so many Funko Pops in the horror genre, a lot I didn't even recognize, and I thought I was a horror connoisseur. But you're seeing a little bit of It, a little bit of Goosebumps, and a little bit of Coraline. But coming up right here is a very embarrassing video. Behind this mirror, when you step forward, the nun would pop out and scare you, but she just didn't do it for me. But here is Beetlejuice to distract you from that. And up next we have Jason Voorhees and the Creature from the Black Lagoon, which I'm actually wearing that shirt right now as I'm recording this a couple days later from the beginning. Now we're getting fully immersed inside of the Star Wars area with a Jawa right here with a droid at the stand. A couple of creatures right here, not exactly, can't remember the names right now. We see C-3PO and R2-D2 joined alongside by Caroline. Of course, she got into some nefarious stuff. She tried to tell me she didn't shoot first and that Greedo shot first, but I don't know. I feel like the evidence might speak a little for itself, and she did get caught. But looks like she used a Jedi mind trick, and we were able to come back home. Now, I'm not too sure what to call this section. It was a lot of brands and a lot of nostalgia-based stuff, like you can see the Kool-Aid Man. Pretty sure they had some Looney Tunes in there. I know they had some Shrek stuff in there. They were playing Ghostbusters, I think, at this time as well. On the wall back there, some Avatar The Last Airbender Funko Pops. You could see Chester the Cheetah and the Pillsbury Doughboy, Captain Crunch, and the Halloween cereals. But we're coming up on the Marvel section. Here we got Thanos, and on the wall up here, you can see Mary Poppins. Yondu with Gamora. I was right. Here we have the Harry Potter section. They really did focus a lot on the other types of Funko stuff that they have. You can see Luna Lovegood right here, and this place was really decked out. And you got Newt Scamander right here. You can see what I mean by the other types of Funkos. And look at this cute little bad boy right here. Isn't he so cute? Yeah. Caroline went to join Hogwarts, and just after Hogwarts, we decided to make our way over into the DC area with Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, and Robin. And to wrap up our visit, we see a little bit more of what we already seen with Ariel, Flounder, Ursula. That was in the Disney section. And obviously we got Caroline in there as well. And right across from that, we got the front of the Harry Potter with Hagrid, or I should say the front of Hagrid. And after that, we moved on to the Pixar area where we can see Woody, one of the aliens, Bullseye, Jesse, and Rex, and Caroline as well. And on the way out, we said one final goodbye to the last and maybe the best Funko Pop, Spider-Man. That wraps up our trip to the Funko Pop store. Obviously, you can see the setup is very different from what it usually is. Tell me if you guys like this. I know I used it in the podcast. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this or the other way better. I might shift some things around. But with that being said, about that podcast, I kind of just want to clear the air real quick before I do the outro. We did the podcast that's already out, but the All Quiet on the Western Front podcast that we recorded after it just vanished straight out of my camera roll. It's gone. I tried looking for it, tried to figure out what happened to it. It's not my recently deleted. I have no idea, but I don't know if that's ever going to come out. So it's unfortunate. I did like that movie, and I wanted to post that for you guys. Me and Cam had a really good conversation. We'll have to make it up to you somehow. Either we do it again, or we watch The Thing. You know, something we've been promising. But that'll only be on the ticket booth if you guys want to see stuff like that. Like I said, ticket booth is a little bit more unfiltered than these types of videos. But yeah, so go ahead and check that out. I had actually already told that story about the missing episode on TikTok. I go live on TikTok now, so make sure you go follow me at Your Grim Grinning Host on TikTok. You might see me live, but I also post a lot of exclusive stuff over there that I don't post over here. So go over there and follow me on that. But I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all those, Funko Pop exhibits as much as I did. I bought a few. I bought the Simba one right here. And it was really cool. But yes, I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share as well. Share with somebody who's been to California in the past 365 days. There you go. And as always, I've been your Grim Grinning host, Blake. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.